Today's story is special. I get to share the hobby with a family brand new to metal detecting. These are my stories from the Signal. Today I'm with some amazing friends. Friends of Stories from the Signal. They are brand new to detecting. Here are Nora and Camille with their father Jeremy working on a recovery. Jeremy comments,
Make it look easy popping stuff out of there.
Yeah.
detecting with people new to the hobby makes me appreciate the experience I have at detecting. Understanding the correct swinging techniques, the tempo and cadence, knowing what the detector is telling me, hearing the size and shape of the item, the subtle differences between trash and treasure, and knowing how to dig and get to the item. I passed on as much knowledge as I could, but in the end, it's practice, patience, and digging lots of holes that will make you a good detectorist. I got out my detectors and gave them a quick overview of how to use them. We started out hunting in the yard at their home and in a creek that runs through their property. We didn't find much there and decided to go to another property they own. I gave them my video camera, and other than the footage I took of them digging this one hole and of Nora holding a very tiny toad, I wanted to see what detecting would look like from their perspective, from someone new to the hobby and new to putting a story together about metal detecting. What follows is the footage they took and their perspective on the hobby.
I think my cousin might have ripped them off.
Your cousin ripped them off?
Yeah.
That was nice.
He doesn't like fishing, he just wants to rip it off so he can actually hold it. And that kind of scares me.
Here is footage Nora took of me showing them how to retrieve items once you hear them on the detector. I think back to one of the first times I tried to retrieve an item before I had a pinpointer. I remember spending at least 15 minutes and just giving up. I was glad to pass my experience on to them so they could get a jump start in the hobby. I showed them how to cut a plug so as to leave very little, if any at all, trace that you were there. I showed them how they could find something without a pinpointer by passing dirt over the coil. I suppose I do make this look easy, but it only takes a little practice. And just when you think you know how to retrieve an item found in grass, you go into the woods with many roots, or into a stream which requires a completely different set of techniques. I showed them how to swing a detector, how to ensure you don't skip over items, keeping the coil flat to the ground, and preventing the all too natural pendulum motion. The reality of metal detecting. There is far more trash out there than treasure.
Yeah, that is right. Pop. Soda pop.
Yep.
Or
Along with pull tabs.
Oh, yeah.
Here Nora takes us on a tour of what was once a mine, now a pond. I'm glad they not only got to experience detecting that day, but also got to take videos. Camille got a target, so I jumped in to help her retrieve it.
I go in like at an angle. There you go. Now push it up now. Right.
There's a root. Of course, there's a root right
Of
where
course.
it is.
That's it. So try to push it all out. Got it out. All right, so you might have to move your shovel. Move that shovel. I think you may have gotten it back here. There you go. Right there.
she had found this fired modern bullet. I could tell they were hooked on the hobby, so we got them access to a detector that they can use. Upon receiving the detector, they rushed out that very day to detect without my help. I was told they found a few items, one of which I have never found, nor have I ever thought I would find metal detecting. Apparently, they found a bra. The underwire must have been picked up by the detector. I'll share one last clip of Jeremy skillfully finding an item without a pinpointer. The item he found is rather fitting, rather true to metal detecting.
Anything?
Ta-da!